Hey y'all, welcome back to Flirt Fail. I'm Sid West, and today we are talking about our old patterns and mistakes we've made. And if there are two people that know me really well in all of my old patterns and mistakes, it is Tori and Tree. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, Tori again? Can't get enough of her, she just keeps coming back. But luckily we brought a new face along, my friend Tree, who has known me just as long as Tori.
Period.
What's up? Happy to be here.
Yeah. So we're going to also revisit their past as well. So it's not just me getting a roast as most episodes usually are. But we're going to skip the fast questions today because they never end up being that fast. And Tree is a yapper and we just don't have time for that today.
It would never be quick.
No. Yeah. The quick fire, you'll just have to learn about her in her Meet the Mentor post.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to get right into it today.
But she is single.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Her
mention
relationship
that.
status, she is single.
I was kind of trying to avoid that since, the hate of so many single people teaching me how to date.
Honestly, it's a girl's game. It doesn't matter if you're single or taken.
Wait, okay. You said that, right? You guys are always like, oh, it's a numbers game. Dating's a numbers game, right? I really feel like my roommate started watching Industry, which is about finance.
Mm-hmm.
I truly think I would have better luck on the stock market at this point because dating is kind of like the stock market. You better just hope you bet big with one person and hope they take all their money out once you both win.
Literally.
Truly.
But do they ever? We don't know.
It's a gamble.
I mean, the three of us don't know.
Yeah.
No. And if right? And if I was good at numbers and that, I would be rich for the stock market.
100%.
There's a reason I'm not in that. So I'm like, damn.
And the thing is, I did good in statistics, so it's not really panning out good in the relationship factor for me.
I can barely, that word is a struggle for me to say.
Statistics.
I have to really
Stuff.
That's today, you guys. Oh my God. This is such a sidetrack. But I was trying to type carousel, Instagram, carousels.
Mm-hmm.
I was so off. It wouldn't even give me the recommendation.
Or an option.
And I'm talking, I tried to respell it 5 different times. I still didn't get
It never said
Are you kidding?
Don't you mean this?
I'm not kidding when I say I wrote it out at least 5 times and not one of the suggestions they were offering was correct. And that's how bad I was spelling it. So then I just resulted to writing the Instagram swipe thing.
Stop.
And did it pop up?
The person responded to me and was like, the carousel ? And I said,
Who are you talking to?
Damn, you really caught me.
Are you trying to AI?
No. Yes, I'm just chatting with AI about spelling and whatnot. No, it was a text.
Oh, got it.
I was texting someone about social media and how I want to create a carousel or something, right? But I could not think of
how to spell it.
I thought I knew.
Understandable.
I really thought. It's nausea, too. That's a word I can never.
It's not an everyday word, though.
Well, apparently it is other people, because he responded really quickly. So.
No, they looked it up.
Or talk to text like Trelawney does.
Tiffany doesn't.
I'm a good talk to text.
Yeah. Okay, so getting into it. Oh, God, which I realized last episode how much I say okay, so. It's my go-to transition.
It's
so
a good segue.
Maybe ergo. Just kidding, that's too much. I don't know which one of you wants to start, but
we'll have Tori.
Looking back in hindsight or present day, what is your biggest mistake you vowed to yourself you would never repeat?
I'm still currently working on this, but putting more effort into things that I shouldn't be putting effort into. I reading the signs and reading the room and just understanding they're not going to do more. So just take it or leave it. And I've gotten better over the years, because I'm very much a person where I don't care of the social norms of oh, men are supposed to do call first and text. I don't give a shit. But then sometimes you're okay, well there's a clear difference of me being the one to initiate certain things and then them reciprocating and actually being and wanting to be involved versus I'm initiating stuff and they're just giving very short and I'm okay, fuck you. We you don't want to talk.
Because at this point, just don't respond to me.
Or just
or tell me you don't want to
You know
respond.
what I mean? So I think that would be because I think I want to find my person so badly. And if I feel just an ounce of oh, you could be cool. Not even a connection, just oh, I could like, you could be my friend. Like, I think you'll be cool with my friends. Like,
yeah.
meeting people for the first time, like gauging their personality. And like, I immediately go to like you guys and like our big group of friends. And I'm like, can they be a part of our group? And then if I could picture that person potentially getting along with her friends, I'm like, what do I need to do to like make this click?
Yo,
You're like, build it. Let's go.
No,
If they build it, they will
seriously.
come.
I didn't think it was the same thing, but I recently doing like all the Hinge stuff, I think, are they going to get along with the group? Because it's just so important to me that I'm like, I don't know if they're going to talk about you or, oh, we're going to vibe. I don't know why, but I don't know if that's going to be a red flag down the line. If that's
Okay,
part
so you
of
can
like
read my face.
choosing my prospect person. But I think it's so important that the partner I'm with gets along with the people that I'm with and that I love. I have no, like, but when you said it, I was like, yo, I don't know if you're going to fit or not, but yeah.
Do you think that's a good thing? Like, that's a good test?
No, but I only think about it when I feel like it's going somewhere. I don't think about it firsthand off of like looks or what or anything like that. I obviously see who the person is 1st for myself. And after I gotten to know them, I'm like, okay, well, I usually just let them know, hey, like I, like other people value family, like my friends or my family. So I consider it that way instead of thinking like, oh, my friends have to love you. No, like my friends are my family. So when I'm talking about introducing you to family, that's who I'm introducing,
Yeah.
you to. And I want to make sure that like my friends love you and you love my friends and it's a reciprocated relationship.
And it's important too to like see your prospective future partner, whoever you're dating, if they have a village and if they have like people, because that could also be a red flag. Because not to say that it's abnormal that we have a big group of friends. Most of us have been friends for like 15, 20 years.
I wouldn't say it's normal though.
It's not.
Yeah.
And so like some people could find that intimidating, you know? And I like tell potential guys that I'm dating or like talking to, I'm like straight up with them from the very beginning. Like, hey, I have a lot of platonic males and like friendships in my life. And like we mess with each other. We talk like brother and sister, like, and some guys are threatened by that. And it's just like, I don't like, these are my like brothers. Like I would never think to they all have girlfriends and like, it's never like that, but there are people that I've like come across as like, no, like I want you and only you, and I'm like, well, then that's just not the type of person I want.
What world is that?
Exactly. And it's like
It doesn't
it's
make
healthy
sense.
to like have relationships outside of your relationship,
Yeah.
and to like have alone time and have like time apart.
I will say with that, like guy friends, I'm always like, I have a lot of guy friends, like, and even I always think of the opposite, right? Where they've brought girlfriends in and the girlfriends are kind of like weirded out by all of us girls. And I'm always just like, do you not see the way we act towards them? Like we treat them like our little brothers. We're
Like a little, I look like Hagrid 24/7.
And I'm just like, and if we wanted to date them, we would have done it in the past 20 years. We have known them. And I always try to explain to them, I'm like, I didn't grow up with family in this area. I'm like, they're like family to me because I didn't have cousins. I didn't have like, I only had one sister, like, and I feel like as the girls meet us, they're just like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. So I always hope like I have a guy that gets that dynamic.
Because on the flip side, I feel like us as women, when they do introduce new women to us, we're always like, oh, how are you? Come on in. Not, I mean, I may be
the ice queens over here.
With,
Not
I'm
always,
just not, but I think
and
there's
it's not
a
even, like,
certain
trying to be mean
level
girl,
of
but,
like courtesy that we give that we're like, oh, we give them a chance to get to know us and them. But if that's not reciprocated, then we feel real quick.
But I will say our guy friends have the worst habit of bringing
non-communication.
No, not even that. Bringing women like they're dating to large group events like Friendsgiving, a birthday party, like intimate
very
group events.
And intimidating for somebody to come in
definitely.
And it'll
meet
be
everyone
like
at the same time.
their second date, and they're meeting 30 of us at a group event. We're like sharing old memories and stuff, and I'm like,
and we're loud and we're yelling over each other, and
so I guess that's where I feel like I'm like, hey, it's okay, let me walk you in. However, I know
they're the worst, honestly. Not the girl. Sorry,
No,
not
yeah,
the women. Our guy friends. But I will say I want to go back. I don't want to forget. So what Tree was saying earlier, it triggered my mind. So her ex-boyfriend of what, 5 years? You guys were together?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He was nice enough. You know, I didn't mind him. He came
Mhm.
over to my house, my parents' house for like Super
Yeah,
Bowl and
yeah.
whatnot. But he didn't really enjoy being around our friends and
No.
would kind of actively avoid that. And I remember that came up a lot where you were just like, why do you want to be around our friends? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that he like didn't like us, but he also didn't like
He didn't try to
love
wanna,
to, you know.
Yeah. And
So I
I'm
was
like,
wondering if like what you said.
I think it was to
caused
the
that.
point where it was like, it's not like, you know, like we're doing fun things. Do you want to come with? Which is totally fine if you're working or things like that. But like sometimes it was just like, oh, you're not going because you want to play video games, or okay. Oh, you're not going because you would rather just like do fantasy, like okay, like you need to get outside. Like you and considering the only reason I'm saying this is because the man came from New York. He didn't have any friends. So I was like, oh, there's a plethora
yeah.
of people for you to hang out with and meet guy friends. It's not like, you know, I don't want my
Introducing him to a whole
partner
bunch of
just
girls, yeah.
yeah, just like sitting alone at home. Like I'm very active and I talk to a lot of people, so totally understand you're shy. But I mean, at the same time, we can't just be sitting down,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not doing a lot either way. Because like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I think that's where it was like it really upset me. And actually, I remember specifically that broke the camel's back. It was your birthday that we were supposed to go to, and he said he would go with me.
What birthday?
It was a birthday that we went and we did laser tag.
Of course it was.
It was
I'm
laser tag.
I am a child.
No, it's not even that because okay, when was the last time you did laser tag? Like
It was fun.
it was exactly. And I remember, and this is when we were living together. I remember he was like, you know, he was off that day. He didn't have work the next day. I was like, you're gonna come. I put it in the invite, like, you know,
We're
because
going.
people have to pay for the ticket, you know, like you're on the list, sir. The day of, I remember getting ready and he was like, I don't want to go. I was like, what do you mean you don't want to go? He was like, I'm too tired. And I'm like, normally, yeah, it's totally fine for you to be tired. But you got off of work at 11 o'clock the day before. You spent that night all the way till 3 a.m. playing video games. Now you don't want to go because you're too tired now? It's 3 p.m. the next day, sir.
You said, let's get you a Red Bull, but
yeah, like
yeah.
now you don't want to go. And he was like, you shouldn't make me want to go if I'm too tired.
That's what I learned a new term recently, malicious therapy.
Oh my
Where
God.
people flip it on you and are like, well, my therapist said that I need to honor my truth.
I said, you're completely joking. We put our names in. I want you to go. It's going to be so much fun. What are you going to do regardless? I actually had a wonderful time.
Yeah, of course. It's fucking laser tag. Okay, so what, Tori, what was your other?
Oh, my other mistake. So I thought of another one that I'm also still currently working on is telling.
Wait, so these are not, because the whole, you know, this episode was about revisiting old mistakes and patterns. It kind of sounds like these are still, no judgment, but still patterns.
I don't think that there was. I don't think there was ever something that like I did, and like I stopped cold turkey because like
It's not healthy.
yeah, well, not even that, but it's just like I don't have a lot of issues with like date. You know, it's like either it works or it doesn't, and like but because of our big friend group and like how much we share and overshare, I have to do a better job at keeping some things to myself, especially early on. And like, you know, when I'm getting to know people or whatever, sometimes I either get excited or I get like the ick, and then like I express that way too soon, and then like I maybe down the line like want to, you know, get to know somebody, like maybe they gave me the ick initially and like I just jumped the gun and told you guys, and then like 3 months later it's like we randomly start texting again or whatever, and then I like bring it, oh, like guess who texted me, and then like, you know, the peanut gallery starts going off, and I'm like, well then, or like I say something to you guys and then I'm like, I can never bring this person around. Like it can never work again because you guys know too much.
Well, and we also give the worst nicknames to people. So we're like, oh, you're hot dog boy, you know, and they're like, what? And we're like,
So
Yeah,
I
the
think
wheel is around.
in my older age, I want to start practicing like a 3-date rule. Like, and it's okay to keep stuff like to myself. Like, it's healthy. Like, I think having like one person just like know, like, hey, I'm going on a date, just so that they know, like, I'm gonna be here. Safety
This
first.
point is just about strictly.
Safety
So
first.
like we don't even know all the details of who you're going on a date with.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think that we all like,
Or give us their government ass
there's-
name, and then when you refer to them, give us a nickname.
yeah.
We don't know the same person.
Yeah. And I mean, there's not a lot of single girls left in our group, but like a lot of the times, like, oh, we're going on a date. What does he look like?
Mhm.
It's like we always jump the gun to be like, show me his profile, show me his Instagram.
But it's funny because
Weird.
I didn't think that that's something that I thought was a mistake. I mean, I don't know, maybe it was a mistake of mine, but remember how I was telling you that I was dating that guy and you guys had no idea until it broke off. But I was realized like I need to stop having outer influence on how I feel real quick about whether you guys like him, because we all have such different types. It's actually kind of crazy. We don't have
Not
any
one of us,
not
yeah.
one similar type at all. Which
Like, we think people are attractive.
Okay, well, wait.
100%.
Let's all pause there. Everyone thinks Michael B. Jordan is attractive.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
So
I mean,
obviously he
hello.
is.
but I mean
like,
that's the rule. That's not the.
But no, he's the exception.
Yes,
That's not the
you're
rule.
right.
But
Correct.
that's crazy. You just put exactly what I was thinking, which my thinking face. I keep looking at you as I'm thinking, and I feel like you think I'm like giving you great
No.
looks. So I'm like,
The funny thing is, I'm not noticing.
okay, cool. So you're in your element.
No, 100%.
And you were nervous, Jesus.
But also,
But wait, how did you put that? Sorry, how did you said I need to stop letting outer influences.
outer influences dictate how a person looks or what you guys think.
Okay.
Because we all do not have the same taste. And
Yeah,
I realize
I
that
love
sometimes I kind of back off where I kind of find myself thinking like, oh, they're going to talk about me.
Well,
When they see this man.
Yeah.
And, or like, oh, look at, there's one person in particular would be like, look at his shoes.
Tubi.
100%. I didn't know we could name names, but it's,
Tubi.
the man could have, an opposing thumb, and it just,
Dude,
it will just,
if it's not Tubi's
she said
type,
absolutely not. It could be a scarf out of place, and it just, I can't do that right now because I'm going off of face value too. Let me meet this man first. Let me go on a couple things before I express that, because then normally you guys are always just very happy with, who we
the
are.
fact that you think it would be that basic, it would be like,
No, that's
oh, you see something in him? Oh, all I noticed was
but at first,
XYZ, like
100%.
that bitch
100%.
is ruthless.
With that being said, that's one thing I didn't realize I was doing, but I think I subconsciously was like, let's kind of rethink how like I said, I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's rethinking how I approach dating.
I felt very valid. Like I felt that same way about our group of friends, where I was analyzing, oh, how would our group of friends think about this guy? How would they super? And it was totally influencing, like where I may have thought someone was super attractive. And it's even like the way you send the message, like he's cuter in person. Oh, he sucks at taking photos.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
The things
right?
we
That's
tell
so
ourselves.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
That's so you.
we do that because we already know what our friends are gonna say, and it's
100%.
gonna fuck with our heads, right?
Mhm.
And so it's like keeping
Yeah.
that piece to yourself for a little while until you actually really like them.
Yeah.
And the thing is, our friends
Who
are gonna
cares?
like.
them regardless
Who
if
you
you
like.
like
No,
them. Yeah.
the
Exactly.
thing is,
Yeah.
they're gonna like the person. They're gonna see exactly what you love, and they're gonna see how much that person likes you, and the fact that you're glowing, and they're gonna love that person.
Yeah,
right?
it's not
Like,
even needed.
Yeah, but we all do that. So I think keeping that piece to yourself is like
Number
very
one.
important. Something I've learned too.
Which my first mistake, would be the initial one, which I thought about. With my first dating experience, I was 21. The mistake I made and initially starting with my ex-boyfriend is because I so longed to be loved. I so longed to have a companion. And I think any bits and pieces that he gave me, I grabbed it up and I was like, oh, we're together, and then that's when you start realizing you kind of lose yourself because, you're thinking, oh, he's got me and all of these things, but it's more because I longed for love that I didn't even have within myself first or knew about, that I stayed for so long because I was like, my love and my self-worth I was getting from him.
It was like, will I find this again? Will I get
exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
And my point was
100%.
like, I don't know if this could be my one time. Comes to my second mistake where I am so delusional because that
We
guy.
are. That's not a mistake.
No,
That's just lies.
it is a mistake because I'll tell you this: the guy that I was seeing for like 10 days, I'm
so sorry.
Is this
Can we
not
pause?
a safe place? Is this not a
This
safe
is not.
place?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's just re-clarify that this is a podcast, not your therapy couch. Like,
She
is this
asked
a
me
safe
something.
place?
The
No,
people
I'm
want context. So I'm just saying with the context that I've been giving, because I'm assuming this is a safe place with my girls. I'm saying after
and
it
the public,
stopped,
whoever's listening.
after it stopped and broke off, I was devastated. One, because I had created this disillusioned level of like, oh my God, I can see myself with having a family, getting married to this person, because
Okay, that's
it's
real
my
deluded.
Damn, having a
Sorry.
family, you don't even want kids.
That's real deluded.
Did you not see my face? I went shit. I don't even know if I wasn't on my Adderall or what, because
Putting this on Adderall.
but can I not say my own mistake? Shit, I'm learning.
I think that we all do that though. Like
We all do that,
females
dude.
at some point in their life, like are delusional, are delulu, are living
It's
in like
rom-coms.
are
dude.
living in la la land.
Okay, well
and
then I didn't
Yeah.
hear anybody express it.
I
so
don't-
Because I'm so sorry. Actually, we will say, and usually in the rapid fire questions, there is like what rom-com made you delulu first.
oh,
So thank you, Trelawney, for that TED Talk. It was inspiring, to be honest.
you'll see how they treat me. Camera
But
1, 2, and well, you can't see me on camera 3, but
Thank God. One, we don't. I want to go now to me and analyze me.
as we should.
Have you guys recognized, knowing me for as long as you have, any like patterns in like the men I like? Don't say it. Oh, your lack of dating. We all know it's a fucking pattern.
I will say, I don't really actually know who your type is. I know the attributes that you like, but I do not know your actual type, if that makes sense.
Do you?
Like, I think you want someone who's athletic or can talk sports with you, who's, active. He doesn't have to be athletic, but active. Like, this man can't just be sitting on the couch all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we need to be outside.
It's ADHD. I'm always
Exactly.
moving
So
around.
someone who
Yeah.
needs to be outside or down to just kind of do
An
anything.
extrovert.
not even extrovert. Just someone that's like, hey, you want to try? I don't know.
Who loves doing things
Trapezing?
spontaneously, who does not mind, yeah, fuck it, let's try it. You
Yeah.
know, like things like that. I know the attributes that you want, but I don't know your type specifically because,
When you say
it
type
could-
specifically, are you thinking looks?
yeah. I
Yeah,
have no idea with
I don't think I
looks.
have one
I
specifically
could not
for
tell
looks.
you.
Yeah, I don't
down
think
to
you
a
do either. I'm
T.
thinking about like past people that
Yeah, and
you,
I've
like,
had
you've had a pretty wide variety. Like,
So,
yeah.
I think I know the ones that you will go for.
I think I know two.
But I don't know
But I
until
was-
they have to speak first. Truly, because if you're just deader than a doorknob and not speaking to Sid, like she's gonna bulldoze you over on the conversation and she's gonna get bored. So
That's true.
I know that they need to
Bulldoze.
keep it 100%.
Yeah, bulldoze is aggressive.
We have
That's
to just
pretty-
talk about not speaking over each other. We all bulldoze
I
conversations.
mean, we've still done it, but okay, wait. Speaking
Yeah.
of that, let's bulldozing. Tori, what were
And what do you think?
What was the question? Trelawney talked too much. I don't remember what was
Crazy.
It was about
Catch it on
my.
camera 1 and catch it on camera 2.
I'm gonna just cut it out so it doesn't go to camera, just to prove a point here. What were we saying?
In patterns, I think you get hung up on, and like everyone falls victim to this, but I think that just you in particular are like, out of like our girlfriend group, you like are the MVP of like getting like so caught up into the what ifs and like just down bad over people, and 90% of the time they don't even live in like this in our country.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And-
yeah. I kind of forgot
and so like
about that one.
there's a point where we as like your girls want to be like, we don't like obviously know the conversations that happen between you and these people. Like we hear what you want to tell us, and then we're like, why are you damn bad over some person who lives in Australia? Like let's get
that you've met.
like, you know what I mean? And like it's fine, like, there's nothing bad about it, but like sometimes like, and I talked about this earlier with it being me, like sometimes when you just have to like really like hit yourself and be like, is this ever gonna fucking
Yeah.
happen? Whether whether it's because of distance, whether it's because you're giving too much and they're not giving as, they're giving less. And it's just like, you have to have some self-worth in that way. It's okay to have crushes. It's okay to have like be friends and like
But
put
we
them in the
have to
friend
be
zone. But then you have
realistic.
to switch it in your mindset. Like if you truly like that person and you want to like keep them in your corner because you may travel and you want to have somebody that you know there.
Yeah.
And it's like totally. But you have to like switch and be like, that is my homie.
Mhm.
That is my friend.
And I may have a crush on, but we have to be realistic.
I think that they're attractive, but that's what it's only gonna be. And I think now, like, starting your podcast journey and you're really trying to like focus on that. I know you're gonna hopefully pursue someone that lives in a 50-mile radius, so we won't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
But I think
50 is still big though.
but
Shit.
I think, I mean, in the state is okay.
In California,
Yeah,
please.
we California's big, you know. 50
Yeah.
miles could,
Yeah,
but
50 miles to LA County,
Yeah.
goddamn. But I've realized, right, where it's fun having those people as friends or whatever, and I get down bad. And I've always been with the what ifs and the question,
Mhm.
I do think like if I were to meet someone from another country where I had those vibes, but they were like willing to be like, I'm coming to LA to see you.
yes, they have
Okay,
to
I'm
have
going-
they have to
Oh,
want it. They
I'm
have
going to London.
have to
Stay with me.
communicate,
That
yeah.
kind of thing,
Exactly.
right? Like I think
Yeah.
I say London because I'm always, that's my number one city I visit. But like I feel like if that was that,
No,
that's like
1000%,
that's realistic.
yes.
But I get caught in the
Yeah,
and the thing is that we're friends and little
Yeah.
flirty,
Yeah.
and then it's like and then I just get stuck on it.
Yeah.
And I know I could be like so deluded.
and
in that sense.
it's annoying and it sucks at the end of the day. Like there's when you're flirting with somebody and
Yeah.
there's clear sexual tension
Mhm.
and you're like, this recently happened to me. I'm like, cut the shit. What the fuck is this?
Exactly.
Like we're
well, it's
not.
hard when they're across the
I
world. You
was
can't
like-
just like go
Yeah.
bang on
But
their
we
door.
also just need to stop
Well, no,
with
like
the
even
pleasantries.
over
Like,
text, like and I'm just like, you ripped the Band-Aid.
what
I'm
is
like,
the point of this?
like we're not in the sixth
No,
grade
you have to
learning
say
and
that.
having like raging hormones for the first time. Like what?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
what is
what
this?
is the purpose
Yeah.
of it? Because I'm,
Yeah. Okay. Well, for all of us, here is to, I guess, breaking bad habits. That's not. Tori's got nothing. I'll say just before we just start raging about all of our bad habits, we'll try to break them in the new year. It's 2026 now,
Period.
or at least learning every time.
Yeah. I think there will be a part 2 to this because come back to us in 6 months. We'll see.
6 months we'll be here and be like, I've changed nothing.
Yeah.